you're still dragging clips into a timeline and hitting export manually, you aren't a creator, you're a data entry clerk. This 10-minute breakdown will show you how to use the Eranol API to automate 100% of your video editing. If you keep doing this manually, you will never scale and you'll be left behind. So let's get started. We will be discussing it with the tool called Eranol today. So the first thing you have to do is you have to add a trigger manually, and then you have to add a HTTP request node. Once you add it, you have to first go to eranol.com and then log into your account, click on API keys, create a new API key, and then copy your API key. Come back to your Eranol setup and then potentially have the authentication, which is generic credential type, and then you can select header auth. Here you can select your Eranol API key credentials you have created. After selecting your header API key here, you just head back to the dashboard, click on the docs, and it will take you to these documentation here. Here you have to search for compose, and as you know, this is a payload, sample payload already available, so we'll just copy it here. Go back, click on send body JSON using JSON, and then here we will paste the whole payload. This is just to demonstrate how it works. So this is your main video. If I go back to my drive, you can see this is the main video, and if I copy the link, open it in a browser here, and I play it, you can see that there is literally no B-roll, no caption, nothing is here. It's a simple video, me talking on my phone front camera, right? So this is what it is. And then what I'm trying to do with this automation is I'm trying to overlay some video, some image at particular times, start and end time. These are in seconds on top of this video. So this is like how you can automate editing the video, right? Okay. And then once that's done, so let's rename this to create edit video job, right? So that's the call which will create an edit video job. Once that happens, we will just create a wait node here. Let's say 5 seconds, that's fine. And then we will check the status of the job. So for that, we will go back to the documentation again, click on status, copy this URL, go back, put it here, and then here is what we are going to do is going to add the JSON dot job ID. So that is going to be the job ID from the previous node. I can also share later how we can drag and drop it from there. And then let's rename it check status. Perfect. The authentication will remain same. So I'll just select it. Perfect. And then we will just add another if node. And then on the if node, we will just say, if we go back to the documentation, we see the status is completed. So we put, if it is completed, then stop. If it is not completed, then just keep running. Again, we have to add JSON and then dot status, right? It might be wrong, we will check it. And then if it is false, let's go back. So let's run each node to get understanding of what is the output and then potentially map it to the next node so that we can see if it is working or not. Okay, this worked. So we'll just run this one again for 5 seconds and then it will pass on the information. So this has run. So you can see that the video compose is activated, it created the job ID. This has run. That means we have waited for 5 seconds. Now on the check status, as you can see, this is the job ID. So because we have already added it, it's there, but if not, you just want to drag and drop just drag this, and this should do the job. Okay. And then once that's done, we will run this, and it should pass on whatever the output of this. So as you can see, the status is still downloading. So we have already created. So let's remove it. And then I'm just going to drop status. And then if the status is complete, it will show true. And if it's not complete, it will go back in the loop. So we'll wait for a second until it completes and then trace it back. So finally it passed. And as we can see, we have the final URL. Let's open it in the browser. Here you go. Let's play it and see how it works. Wow. We have B-roll added on top of the video. We have images added on top of the video. We have map image added on top of the video. We have video added on top of the video to showcase, and it has been amazing experience. That's how you create a video editing workflow for your daily video editing task. If you have any questions or any use case or workflow, let me know.